going on, guys? Bearded Brix here again with another weekly update. Last week you seen what I done with this. Now let's go ahead and show you the building that's going to be put next to it. And here we are. Now this building does not have much done to it. Like I said, this will be as high as this building goes. This is going to be as high as this building goes. The same with this. With all of that, I might show another destruction scene on top of here. I do have the spray paint planned for this one, and this is going to be the building that the Benatar is sitting on top of. So I don't want to put anything else on top of here, and I don't know if a destruction scene would make sense right here. That's one of the reasons why I've kind of left this building to where it's open. It will sit up against the gym and everything else I've done, so it's going to be kind of hard to see. I really don't. I have a bunch of ideas. I think that there's a bunch of stuff that could be done. One of the other things I was going to do is put the Sentinel inside of it. That way I can build a structure for him to stand. But he's going to be so tall that it hits the Benatar, and I don't want to do that. I feel like that would kind of take away. If I put it over here, it's going to be a little less distracting. With the idea of that being distracting, I thought about also going ahead and sliding this and creating the destruction here. With this building, there is some destruction up top, but it's actually facing that side of the road. There's nothing here. And here across the street is where Oscorp is probably going to sit. So there won't be no destruction there. It'll just be the building. So I'm thinking that that might be a good idea. If you look at a layout of it, you've got the Benatar here, you have destruction here, and then you have destruction this way. I think that might be the best way to do it. And it would be really easy. With the building not being so high, not being so elaborate, it'd be just kind of like blowing out the front of it again, showing a, maybe, I have a bunch of Spider-Man characters that I'm trying to not use because I feel like there's a lot of Spider-Man scene going on, but I do have some X-Men, I do have Daredevil, I have Punisher, I do have a bunch of figs that still need to be used. If I do decide to do that, one of the things I probably will do is I'll probably not make this building modular, just because of the simple fact that if there's a bunch of destruction going on some of these buildings, I'm not going to be taking the time to take it all apart to show the inside of it. I think that's kind of pointless. So this right here just might be a big destruction. I've got, like I said, all those minifigs. If you got any ideas of what you think I should do, I got a funny one that might come into play. I've got two Deadpool figures. I just don't want them as close as they are because the other Deadpool blowing up will be over here. So I might think of something else. I might run with a Juggernaut scene. I do have a big fig for Juggernaut. I might show him like punching through the wall or something like that. There will be something going on though. I did last week promise you that I would show you kind of what the other building looked like set with this. So I'm going to go grab it and show you what the layout of all three looks like. So this is pretty much the layout of the city. I know over here is still a mess, and I know it's kind of hard to see everything from this distance, but it's coming together. I'm not really sure. This building is just so tall that I'm not really sure you can see the top of it, but this is how it's coming together. I will be kind of not putting anything else at this height. The Oscorp will be, but it'll be over here and kind of out of the way. Now there's a couple things I still have to do. I have to redo the church and redo the Stark Tower to match the layout of everything else. When I do that, the Stark Tower is going to actually be turned. This will just be turned this way. Kind of easier for everybody to see the Stark part of it. But I also don't want to take away from the scene that's going on up here. To really look at this, you're going to have to see a 360-degree view. It will be hard to just walk up this at a table and look at it and see everything, and it's going to take some time to kind of, I guess, picture everything. Like I've said a couple times before, there's going to be some scavenger hunts going on. I'm going to add a bunch of things. One of the things I have been doing is going through that box that I talked about before that's just miscellaneous parts and seeing if I can build stuff on top of this kind of just for aesthetics. Like I've put radar dishes on things. I've got solar panels on a lot of things. I've got I built the sign for the comic store. I put a grill and some chairs. I will be going through and adding some stuff. I've got to finish the top of this building and this building and this building. This building is done except for the pieces I am waiting on to finish the windows. I have ordered those. Once those are finished, the top of this will be set on. And then got to get some more bricks for this. This will be done. And then this right here is just waiting on a couple windows, which I have here actually. And then it'll just be pretty much plated across the top of it. And I'll have to create a roof for these 3 buildings. This is done. This is done. A little bit of the Daily Bugle you can see, which is what I started on the live stream, is almost complete on the outside. I will be doing some things and showing you a video of it separately. But let me get the camera over here and let me show you a little bit better of a view. So I'll take you through and kind of show you a better layout of the city. As you can see, this is where the bank, we have the theater over here, bank. This will be where the robbery scene's going on. You can kind of see the blown out of the rear. This up here will be where the Deadpool scene and Wolverine is going on. I did add a sign, and as you can see in here, I did add some gym equipment and stuff like that. I'll have to go back in and add some windows. Not sure. I have this string that I had an idea with, but I'm not really sure what I'm going to be doing with it. And then an overview over here. This right here is going to be the Fisk Industries. I have to continue. I found a lot of pieces that I'm going to add in the building, but I need to continue adding another level to it. Then this is the convenience store. This was the building that I just talked about, how the destruction is going to be coming this way towards the road. This I'm going to leave alone. I'm just going to add a roof to it. We have the music venue, the barbershop building, the empty, and then as you can see, the comic book shop, all the pizzeria where Doc Ock is coming back, and everything else. So I do think that the layout of this city looks much better like this. If you come this way and you go down to an angle like this and you look down the street, I think that looks so much cleaner and so much nicer. I do have the rest of the road plates to go ahead and lay out. I will probably be doing this side of it next, but I want to continue and finish this building and this building until there's really nothing much to do to sidewalk. Then add it. That way I don't have to keep pulling it up and out. This building, and this building will continue to get a roof, but the rest are done. When you come around to this side, you can kind of see a lot, I guess, better view of the back buildings that I don't really show much, the ones I'm working on now. And then this is kind of where the building will be going on with the Sentinel destruction. I will have the Oscorp over here, or the building I'm planning on doing with Daredevil, not sure. And I'll be moving the Daily Bugle over here and the other building over there and moving the church down. That way it kind of levels up to the heights to match this, so you're not just kind of looking over everything to see the stuff in the back. I do have tons of more cars and vehicles and drones, skateboards, bikes. I still have the Sentinel. All this stuff will be added. I have to kind of, I guess, figure out a layout. I'm probably going to have to get some more cars. I kind of want the streets to look filled, and as you can see, I've got 3 taxis and a motorcycle and 2 other cars, and it's kind of looking a little bare. I still have another 4 streets that I have to fill. I will be taking this front right here and going ahead and adding the street there and up this side. That way you kind of see the, I guess, the layout next after I finish. I still have to redo the church, and I have to redo Stark Tower. When I redo Stark Tower, it's going to be turned this way, so Stark Tower's in the front. I think it'll look much nicer, and I've got to get that base plate and the church base plate to match the rest of these. Hey guys, if you haven't yet, please like and subscribe to the channel. Support this beautiful city. Don't forget, use your creativity. Build, build, build. Always use your creativity. Always build. Show me what you're building. I would love to see it. Thanks for watching, and peace.